After more than a week of protests in the nation's capital, Saturday marked the largest day of demonstrations the district has seen since the death of George Floyd in police custody May 25th. Floyd's death has united a movement calling for change in American policing and equality under the law.
I want change where I know that my child will grow up in society where I don't have to have a talk with her. I don't have a talk with her about what her race is.
Joshua Humbert and Stacy McCrae brought their 4-year-old daughter Sasha to Washington, D.C. to teach her a lesson that even at her age they believe will stick.
We wanted to see a system where everyone can come together.
McCrae says her family had the talk with her about police brutality as early as she can remember.
So there wasn't a time where I wasn't aware of exactly what was going on.
So she's marching, putting her feet to the pavement so her own child doesn't go through the same pain.
They have no choice right now.
Federal agents, D.C. police, and members of the U.S. Army patrolled the peaceful protesters coming from essentially every part of the district. At times, people pled with law enforcement to see their pain.
That's crazy. They got to protect a building. A building is more important than people? I know y'all better than that. And this is y'all want to be on the wrong side of history? Change got to start somewhere.
Tyree Williams, who comes from a military family, wanted the officers to see their similarities.
Because he knew. He's a human being, just like we are. And I want him to go home, just like I want to go home. I know for a fact that they don't want to be out here doing this, but I need them to know that in order to fight the system, they got to turn the system back around.
But what they want is more than just protests to continue. They want action.
You have to keep running the race to make the change. It may be small, it may be little, but if history always repeats itself, we're not going backwards. You have to keep going forward.
Protesters made their way here to the White House, but because of the wall the administration put up behind me, they're nowhere near close to the president.
It's up to the Congress. We don't have an administration that seems open to changing it, but I believe we have a Congress that's open to change.
House Democrats are set to unveil a police reform package Monday. Congresswoman Rosa DeLauro, who joined protesters, says that while some pieces of legislation may be ideals introduced in years past, she believes this time they'll stick.
The times and the environment change, and when the times and the environment change, the pieces of legislation that may have been languishing for a very, very long time, it's now front and center.
But those here know things won't change overnight.
One day, if she steadies the course and other folks steady the course, that we will see the type of change that our grandfathers and our ancestors fought for. Police brutality has to end, and we're just going to do a better job of making sure that we stay vigilant, just not now, but throughout the year and to the decades to come.
In Washington, Alex Miller, Newsy.